All right, Dane, hey, good. Glad to have you back here.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, we're a good-looking city. You know, really, overall, we're a good-looking city. In the spring, when the snow is melting and the houses are old and stuff, you know, right, and you ride around some of the neighborhoods, it don't look that good. But really, it's a pretty city, you know, right? We got assets like that River Park downtown, right? You know, we got the big bands coming in. Well, they're not really big bands, but we got the jazz festivals and all the music.
Right, it's
stuff,
big enough.
everything, right?
It's big enough.
That stuff. We were talking about budgets earlier, 60 million.
Yeah.
Right? You know, you get some of those areas like that just attract 4 million a year, you know, with the concerts and whatever, right? What's that come out to? Like almost 5% of the budget?
Adds up.
You know, it adds up. What can we do about all that?
Yeah, well, we have to do more. I mean, people are looking for especially greener cities. I mean, that's what everybody's talking about right now. We need to plant some new trees in our parks. We need to get the grass cut more often. I mean, one of the things, I don't know about you, but you drive by a park in the middle of the summer and the grass is knee-high. I've got young kids. Young kids can't even use that. I mean, the older folks can maybe walk through it. But I've come up with an idea where we'll have the city schools who are actually mowing their properties on about an 8-day cycle. City of Flint's been way behind at like a 30-day cycle.
Yeah.
But they're already putting a mower, a crew out on that property. I think the city of Flint can partner with them for a small additional amount of funds because they're already putting a crew there to do that extra work. These parks have got to be usable. We've got rivers. You know, people don't really think about the lakes that we have in this city.
That one over there, Mott Lake, by you go by the dam there, and you're going like over by Rolling Wood. You know, it's kind of a cutway to Branch
you
Road
can
and all
fish.
that. Yeah.
Same thing's true with the Flint River. You go down to the Flint Farmers Market, and that part of the river, natural banks, trees. I mean, there may be the warehouses a couple blocks down, but when you're right there, you feel like you're out at the river somewhere.
You do. You feel like you're in the country. Really, Michigan is kind of displaced. I mean, Henry Ford was wonderful. He started the automotive industry here, right? You know, right? And it was wonderful because it was cheap for him. Let's face it. I'm from the East Coast. You're from here, but you went to the East Coast, right? What brought me back? Quality of life, cheap housing,
great people.
You know, I mean, I live like a king. I make nothing. You know what I mean, right? But these things are, well, man, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. But these things are important to bring other people in. You know?
You're getting to the positive things about this community.
Yeah, you're getting to the positive things, you know, affordable housing. We got great lakes, you know, right? There's fish in every one of them. You know, you can swim in them, you know.
It is a great place to live.
We need to sell that.
And it's a great place to do business, too. And
that's
where the neighborhoods and the businesses are tied together.
Some guy renting canoes going up and down the Flint River,
well, there you
right?
go.
You know, he might be making a few dollars a week and he's spending it at the corner store and it's a trickle-down thing, right? But really, it's a trickle-up thing.
Trickle around, right?
Trickle around, right? Like this little studio, FlintTalkRadio.com, right? I mean, look what we've done here. Would you have expected this to be here in this house?
No.
Absolutely.
I've knocked on doors in this street. I didn't know it was here.
Right. But it's good though, isn't it? You like this?
This is a community. I mean, getting
community.
things
All
done,
politics is
sharing
local.
ideas.
All politics is local.
Yep.
You know,
having conversations.
Well,
but you're right. I just want to go back to what you were saying about the beautification, though, and the green city. People might not believe this, but the Flint City Charter, which was revised in the early '70s, there were some things in there where they were really looking forward to the future. And one of the items in there is that the city is supposed to have an environmental protection officer. You never hear about it. You hear all this talk about the charter and the council and the budgets, but we're supposed to have an environmental protection coordinator. I'll have that title, that person designated. We'll give them a new title. We're going to call them Green City Coordinator because that's what everybody is talking about. But the idea is that this is an environment.
Right.
Even here in the city of Flint.
Yeah.
And we need the trees, we need the parks, we need the rivers, the lakes. We need to take care of all those things, and then we need to use them, to bring people here, give our kids something to do, find ways to, as you suggest with the canoes, make a little bit of money.
Right.
That's what makes the world go round.
That is what makes the world go round, right? And you want to run our city.
Right. Somebody's got to. Somebody's got to do this job, and I think I've got the energy to do it.
You do?
Yeah.
I think you're the guy, too. You know? How many guys you running against?
6 in the primary. Tuesday, May 5th.
That's
the day. That'll get it down to 2.
That'll get it down to 2, right? You almost won last time. It was a squeaker.
It was the closest election in the city's history.
The closest election in the city's history.
581 votes. I'll never forget that number.
Right.
Came up just that much short.
581. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Play that, maybe you'll win something.
Right. All right, Dayne. Well, hey, it's been good talking to
All
you,
right,
man. I wish
thanks.
you the best of luck.